Hey everybody, I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you're all having a nice day out there. Just continuing the week. Monday was about powering through, getting a lot of errands and little chores out of the way, doing some work, and today I'm doing some work in the clothing business, so to speak, in a couple of different capacities. Got a few things going there. But anyhow, today I want to talk about raw food diet snake oil salesman. Guys, I do videos every day, so if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you'd go down there and hit that subscribe button now. Then click on the little bell and check send notifications so you'll stay subscribed to the channel. Also, go check out my store in the description below. This is one of the ones, I don't wear this one this much, and I like this, vegan for life. But we got a lot of different styles and sayings and all kind of stuff, so go check it out. I am constantly asked, and I really don't get into specifics because I don't want to ever get into the and I usually don't have anybody in mind into individual personalities and stuff. That's just not my style on here, like to call out or, try anything with drama, anything that brings me drama. I keep it at arm's length. I don't do drama. I don't step into drama. I don't let anybody else include me in drama. I don't engage in drama. I don't respond to drama. I'm drama free, and I'm going to keep it like that way. But I get asked all the time, constantly, more so on Instagram than I do in comments here, about what I think about this product, what I think about this cleanse, what I think about, something else that you need to spend money. Oh, coaching. This person coaching, that person coaching, coaching in general. And I'll tell you something, and also too, it's kind of funny. I was thinking as I was getting ready for this talk, because there was a while where everybody was always like, well, Jack, what do you do for a living? What do you do? How do you make your money? And I was kind of planning. I really didn't know exactly what I was going to do with the whole online thing, but I knew kind of from the beginning that if I did anything monetize or even that was kind of using this channel or my social media to monetize, I didn't want it to be anything. Number one, it can't be anything I don't believe in. And believe me, I'm not that big, and on Instagram, I've been approached by people that ask me to do products, and I'm like, no, not going to do it. And that's why I eventually settled and wanted to sell shirts, because I can say to you, I don't need to stand up, to do my sales or to whatever. You either want a shirt or you want products that I'm selling. I also have, soon I'm going to have mugs and yoga stuff. You either want that or you don't. People wear clothes. You're going to wear clothes whether you're vegan, whether you wear a vegan message or whatever. So I never wanted anything where I was going to have to get up in front of the camera or promote it by saying, you need this to do the raw vegan lifestyle, or you need this to do the vegan lifestyle. You don't need any of that stuff. Love it. If you want to wear something I've got, good. You're never going to hear me tell you, though, you need me to do this lifestyle. And you don't need all this stuff. I've been I've been doing this lifestyle for almost 7 years. Next month will be 7 years. I've been doing, I've been on social media with this for about 6. And I've seen them come and I've seen them go. And I've even actually also too, not just individual products. I was working with a guy, I don't know how many of you followed for a few years, but when I was shooting the surf videos, you remember when I was living at the beach? And I was going down to the beach a lot, shooting surf videos for that little school. Well, there was a guy, and I was doing some social media stuff with him for that business, and he was a pro. He was a pro from Atlanta. I mean, he was a next level social media. No, he was a next level SEO guy. He wasn't huge social media, but he knew how to market. He knew how to market, and he had some big time clients. I mean, he had some serious clients, and he had bought a domain a while back, and he knew what I did. And he had bought a domain, and it was kind of like a mega site where it was going to be all natural products, like supplements, vitamins, probably herbs and tinctures, and just any number of things, powders and this and that. And he actually wanted me to kind of front it for him, or either he was going to get me going, and he was going to kind of be the expertise to do the marketing thing, get it up in the searches on Google. And I just couldn't do it because number one, it wasn't like there was any products he was talking about that I was like, nope, can't necessarily promote that particular product. It was just, I didn't believe in the product thing, and I didn't believe you need all that stuff. I use what I use. Is it necessary to do a raw food diet? No. I use spirulina. I used spirulina for years ago before I was ever raw. A lot of people use spirulina. What else? What else? You do not need, listen, you don't need coaching. You know, I do, and let me differentiate. I talk about Instagram a lot here too. I'm on Instagram, and because of the hashtags that I follow and the things that I'm looking over there, every other person is a health coach. Go over there. You don't believe me? Go to Instagram and see how many people are health coach, raw food coaches, this, that, and the other. Now let me differentiate. I have like too many people are claiming they're a health coach. I've got two or three friends, maybe four, that I actually consider being qualified to do that. But the difference is they have real knowledge. Some of them have training, some of them, well, no, they all have training, and they all have real knowledge. But they're working on helping people who have issues with their body. They're not like coaching people how to eat raw food. What do you mean coaching? Let me ask you this. Did anybody ever coach you on the standard American diet? Did anybody tell you, okay, yes, you do need a little guidance, but I'm talking about having somebody that's your personal person tell you, okay, now you're going to drive through the drive-through or whatever today. It's just insane. You don't need that. Health issues, maybe. But if you do seek out a health coach, seek out somebody that really knows what they're doing and pay attention and ask them questions and qualify them before you do it. What else? I don't think any of the products are really all that necessary out there that are being touted. I'm trying to think of any products. What have I had to spend money on this lifestyle that was absolutely necessary? I'd rather, some people rail against having a Vitamix. It's expensive. I'd rather have a piece of equipment than spend what I've seen people spending on all this stuff out there, just products that's going to get you there. But that's advertising, that's marketing, that's what's being done all over the world. It's not just raw food. Everywhere. You need this to do this, and most of that stuff we don't need. One of the exceptions there, but once again, it's not a necessity, or the people, because I'm kind of throwing everything together in this commercial in the raw food world. The recipe books. Now, the recipe books to me are about the only thing in there that have value. Some of them. I want a real recipe. If I'm going to spend my money, or if I'm going to recommend somebody spend their money on a recipe book, I want real value. I want good recipes. I'm not going to pay, like I've seen some of these. I mean, Alyssa's Raw Food Romance, Melissa Raimondi. I totally endorse her books. I have two of her books. I believe they're a good value, and there's a lot of recipes in there, and there's a lot of work that went into there. I've seen a few of your little celebrity raw food people that just got a name, and they throw out some little book. It's like an ebook for $15 or $20 that has 10 or 15 recipes in there, and that's just for the fangirls and fanboys, because who's going to buy, there's no real value in that. So with the recipe books, the good recipes that you can use, that's valuable. And like I say, I like Melissa, I like Chris Kendall's recipe books. And there's another young lady, her name's Sam. She's Leaves and Wanders. Try to go, I'm gonna give her a plug over here. She's Leaves and Wanders, like Leaves and Wanders, Wanders, on Instagram. She just wrote 3 books. She dropped the first one. She's going to drop 3 more. They're all reasonably priced, and they are really good. They're lower fat. She's got one book that's on wraps and all kind of stuff, but I would go check her out. And those are 3 right there. And I'm probably leaving somebody out. But I've made Melissa's food. Haven't made Chris's pizzas yet. I've been lazy with the dehydrator the last couple of months, but I've eaten his food. And Sam, we've been connected on Instagram for I don't know how long now, and yes, I haven't tasted her food, but I've seen her recipes, I've seen the pictures, I know her enough now to where I know that's good. But none of this stuff you need. In fact, even though I said, okay, I like my Vitamix, I want a little equipment, you don't even need that, So don't always look to throw money at things. I used to be like that with problems, whether it was business or just problems, around the house or whatever. Just throw some money at it. Make it, make it better. You got to get you're going to have to get your hands dirty at some time. Nobody's going to just like lay it out for you. Work your way through it. People have figured it out. Look at the people that are successful on it. So most of the people that I'm looking back to, the successes like the Chris Kendalls and the Lissas and a number of other people that I'm looking at, they never had any coaching. They never, I look back and they never got to where they are. They didn't need products getting there. I know all of them story. I know so many of these people's stories, and the successes didn't need this. You know who's buying all the products, and you know who's buying all the snake oil? The people that never get there. Because when they buy one snake oil and it doesn't work, they go looking for another snake oil. When all you just need is a little good solid nutrition on your raw food diet. Anyhow, that's my 2 cents worth. Hope you guys enjoyed this one today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.